Hello and welcome to another video here at Movie Mash, and today we're going to talk about the new Till Death 2021 starring Megan Fox. Yes, the hot Megan Fox.
Show me.
Okay, anyway, this film is about a woman who's having an affair on her husband, and she's ending the affair. We find out something previously has happened to her, but we're not sure, but it was quite violent. So husband, she's rekindling with her husband. She thinks he doesn't know about the affair, but on their 10th anniversary, he's bringing her to he's rich, by the way. He's taking her off to a remote house or cottage or building in the middle of nowhere, you know, for a special weekend. Now, it's a trap. He's setting her up. He's doing a trap for her. And the thing is that he ties her up after a night of passion. He ties her up. He handcuffs himself to her, then blows his head off, and she's trapped in the middle of nowhere. And he set the whole place up where there's no gas or diesel or petrol in the cars. There's no sharp objects in the house, so she can't cut nothing. There's only one bullet in the gun that he blew his head off with. But in the meantime, he's also set up 2 people to come and rob the house and kill her. So she has to try and get out, or, you know, whatever. But the thing is, turns out that one of the people... Sorry, I've got a bit of I don't know, it's a hay fever, I'm coughing. But it turns out that one of the people that hurt her previously is one of the people that is coming to rob the house and kill her. So basically, she's got to run round, try and get out, avoid them, blah, blah, blah. Now, this film is fucking shit. It's fucking bad. I saw the trailer and I thought, oh, it don't look too bad. Now, everyone knows that Megan Fox isn't the greatest actress in the world, but she is hot. But she is hot anyway. The thing is that... But I've only ever seen her on Transformers and the Ninja Turtles. I don't think I really watched her on anything else. Anyway, so so to give the girl the chance, I've noticed that she's done some like surgery to her face or something. She looks a bit different, which is a shame because she's a pretty girl and she's still young, but that's Hollywood. Now, this film, the first half an hour of this movie dragged. It fucking dragged. I mean, like, I was losing the will to live. I can't remember the last time I was actually getting, oh Jesus, I'm going to turn this off. But I thought, no, I'm going to review this movie so I can tell you, good subscribers and viewers, save you some money, do not go and see it. But let me carry on. You might change your mind. It might be just me. So the husband ties her up. As I said, he handcuffs her to himself, blows his head up. It seemed random. It didn't seem like he was going to do that. I mean, he was rich, he had a lot to live for, but shock factor. So she's stuck with the handcuffs, and then we spent, after, as I said, the first half an hour was very fucking boring. We see a glimpse of what's going on and what's happened, but it's melodramatic. It was like her acting. Everyone's acting is bad. Sorry. I got some hay fever and I'm coughing. It's a bit dry. So acting is really bad with everything. It's fucking awful. She's so as I said, the first half an hour is really boring. I thought, no, it might get better. The trailer looks good. I'm just gonna keep going. So when it happens, I thought, all right, the gunshot looked good, the blood looked good. All right, brilliant. Okay, here we go. Then we spend the next 20 minutes watching her drag the body around the house, trying to find something to, to find a way out and try, you know. I'm like, oh my God, does it have to be this long? Now, the film's relatively a short film. It's like 80 minutes long, which is 79 minutes too long for me. But anyway, as I say, so she's going around the house looking for stuff to get out. But nothing, can't find nothing. We have to watch this all over. It's like one of those old horror films where you see him walking around the house, but it was constant. So these 2 dudes turn up and they're there to rob the house and kill her, as I said. She knows she's hiding away. She's hiding around. The house is quite big, but not that big. I mean, it ain't like a mansion from Resident Evil. It's just a big enough cottage, but she's hiding, running around. She's going into the boathouse, this and that. It's, oh, by the way, it's a snow-filled area. So she's hiding in the snow. These two guys are trying to find her. She's outwitting them. And this is what really annoyed me as well. I mean, apart from everything fucking else, right? The bad guys, the two henchmen, one of them, as I said, previously had an encounter where he was the one who hurt her, whatever it was previous to all this. And he and his brother, or his mate, whoever that is robbing the place, they start talking to each other while she's under a boat and she can hear. So the audience knows what's going on. Yeah, look, he's the guy who employed us to come and kill her. I'm like, yeah, all right, that just sounded forced. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know. Oh. So anyway, we spend another 45 minutes of her trying to walk around, trying to get out of the handcuffs and getting out of the handcuffs, hiding. The house isn't that big. I'm seriously losing the will to fucking live at this point. Yeah, I'm actually getting angry. I'm like, oh my god. All right, but you know, I have to watch it. I'm gonna review it. So she finally kind of gets the better of him, as you can imagine. And another thing, another thing, the one of the henchmen held the other guy and said, yeah, we owe her. She took everything from us. And now I want to ask you, the viewers, if you've seen this and I've missed something, because it's not quite clear on what happened previous to her. Sorry, it's really so. It's not quite clear to what happened to her previously, but with this guy, what was the deal? Maybe it was, and maybe I just went so numb, I missed it. It went over my head. But something happened with her and this guy previous to the start, before all this, and there was some kind of vendetta for her or for him, whatever, and it's not quite clear. All we know is she took everything from us, again, for the audience to know, but it was like, what happened? Come on, give us some backstory so we can invest in one of you. But anyway, so she's running around the house again. There's a bit more blood here and there, and a couple of more kills. She's dragging this out, and it's just like everything you know is going to happen happens. Nothing really dramatic happens, so you're not really at any point holding onto your chair or invested in other films that are similar to this, that I've seen other films with the same kind of storyline, where it's a bit more intense and where everything on this you knew was going to happen, and it fucking happened. And Megan Fox's acting was just so fucking bad, that I was like, oh my god. Even her posture, or even the way she looks at someone, it's like she's looking at someone to act like, just be normal. But she is pretty. Okay. But anyway, as I say, like, the film is just all round bad. I mean, it's not going to be a long review because I have nothing really good to say. Now, if I have any positives, there's one positive. Two, maybe. One, the end climax kill is actually quite good. I enjoyed it. It was actually quite a good sequence. That was quite decent. So I like that. Now, I've heard people saying this film's really bloody. It isn't. Yeah, it isn't. There's a few kills. It's nothing bad. Nothing really macabre. But what I will say is the kills that are on it look good. You know, the makeup, the effects are pretty good. So I will give it that. As I say, there's not that much violence. I mean, there's only a couple of people die. You know, it just is. I thought it was going to be real bloody, but it was like some kind of real macabre film. But no, it wasn't. There's something I wanted to say. Now, again, maybe it was just me because I'm getting numb to the film, but I'll put this down as negatives, by the way. The music, the background music, sometimes I found was louder than the voices. Like, most people who watch movies, background music is for atmosphere and whatever, right? And it's in the background subtly, you know, you don't notice it, but it makes a difference in the dramatic or whatever's going on the screen. Love scene, scary scene, dramatic action, whatever. You hear it in the background and all that. But I found, especially around the first half of the movie, or the beginning anyway, that it was I could hear it too much, and it was overwhelming for the voices. So I didn't. That pissed me off. Everything was bad on this movie, apart those two things I said about the kill and the end scene. So as I say, the acting terrible, screenplay terrible, choreography was all right, music was shit, everything was shit about this film. I do not recommend this movie, but what I do recommend is you save your money. Don't go and see it. This film, you could take out some of the blood and put this on as a daytime kind of true movie type movie for, like, one of them cheesy channels for those made for TV movies. If you took out some of the blood, you could do that with this movie. I struggled badly. I checked the time so many times on this movie. It's unreal. Yeah, I just so many times. I just can't. I can't express how bad it made me angry. So, being a reviewer, I've got to put up with stuff like this. I've got to watch stuff like this. Yeah, that's what pushed me through it. I mean, this part. This is what you got to do. I can't just review everything that I like, and I can't just turn off everything I don't. So yeah, that's why I carried on. In case you say, "When you turn it off," apart from Megan Fox is fit. Now I'm going to stop doing that, but she is. That's all the film had going for it. Megan Fox should probably stick to more like Ninja Turtles or Transformers or whatever, stuff like that, because these scenes, the money it cost for her to be in this movie, I would have probably got, because I don't know how big the budget don't look big. I don't know how well it's going to do, but for the money it probably cost her to do this, I would have got probably a cheaper actress who could act, because if she was a good actress, if the actress was good, you could probably invest in her more and feel, but because she was having an affair at the start of the film, I don't really care. Like, you're like, well, bitch, you're a cheat, you have this shit coming. I mean, obviously what she's going through is a bit more what she deserves, but still, nobody is likable in this film. Everyone's bad. There's no saving factor for anyone. Nothing. So, I am going to give this a thumbs up. Oh my fuck. Straight down. 2 straight down. That's it. Please don't watch it. But I want to know, have you seen this movie? Are you going to see this movie? I think you should probably watch this if it ever comes on TV. But, I mean, there is probably people who will enjoy it. But for me, maybe it's not just that. It's just, it's not my kind of film anyway. Oh, what I will say is, if I was going to say anything, it reminds me of a film called Gerald's Game, which is a film based on a book by Stephen King, which was a lot better. It was better acted, everything. So, if you do see this, go and watch Gerald's Game. It's a lot better. It's very similar. As I said, if you're going to see it, let me know after you've seen it what you thought, because I'm dying to know, is it just me or am I being a prick? Yeah? Or do you hate it? Are you just going to avoid it after what I've seen? Or do you like Megan Fox? Do you don't? Please let me know in the comments below, and like and subscribe and share the shit out of this video so people will know not to spend your money on this movie. But for now, and until next time,